632 days ago. That is how many days ago at the time of recording this video that this series started. Hello everybody, and welcome back. Some more Pokemon X, no healing, in battle, revenge, Wedlocke challenge. In the last episode, several months ago, we left our way out of Snowbell City to make our way to Victory Road. It had been a while since I recorded before the last few episodes, but I came back strong and we cleared out a lot of the game up past Wolfric. And then we get to the route right before Victory Road. And our streak of luck comes to an end, and we lost our Kingdra Nuku, who had been here with us for a very long time. I lost all motivation to play this. I've lost it all at that point. Nuku wasn't exactly a member of the team that I looked at as fondly as I do Vakama, but Nuku had been here for a long time, and it puts into perspective just how hard these challenges can be when you have a teammate that has been here for such a long time fall this close to the end. I'm not proud that this series has been ongoing for 632 days plus. I feel a great amount of guilt because of that. I haven't really uploaded much at all this year of 2021. I've been struggling with it. A lot happened. I moved at the start of the year, and I just really haven't felt like playing. And I don't feel like continuing something else, like the Shield Wedlocke, or starting something new when I have this left unfinished still. We're at most 3 episodes away from the end, if you count Victory, well, the Elite Four all being as 1, and Victory Road being 1. But I just couldn't bring myself to record. The stress is so high because there's so much at stake. This team has been here, except for our Quagsire here. They've been here for a long time together, especially Vakama, especially Kankou and Kasaya. Kasaya joined mid of the road. Kucha and Kankou have been here for a long time, but the team means a lot, and losing somebody right at the end, it sucks. And this is considered one of the most difficult Victory Roads in the entire franchise when played with a hard rule set. This Victory Road throws a lot at you, and I also have a final rival battle to contest with. But I think 632 days has been long enough. I'm going to finish this, and we have to get this done. New Pokemon game comes out in just 12 days. Diamond and Pearl remakes, and I want to do something with those. I want to upload again. But I can't do that until this is finished. So we need to put this series to rest. And I want to win. I want to make it to the end. It's time. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but at the end of it, we'll be at the Pokemon League gates. So buckle up. It's time for Victory Road. No matter how long it takes, this episode will be Victory Road. And I'm going to do something that I do not normally do, but I think it's justified. My rule is I have to fight every single trainer in this game, and we have, up until this point, fought everybody in the game except the trainers in Victory Road. We're gonna fight everybody in Victory Road. I'm not gonna change my rule right at the end, but I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna know what I'm fighting against. I don't look trainers up. I never do. But I'm going to in this case. I'm gonna give myself the best fighting chance. I'm not gonna run into a trainer and lose half my team in Victory Road just because I led with the wrong teammate. So I just want to be upfront and honest about that. I could look it up and just act like I know, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look them up. So it's going to be a long journey. I'm not going to look up our rival, but I know what our rival has. I'm not going to look up the moves for our rival, but for the trainers, I will. I remember a lot of this Victory Road anyways, but I don't want to be caught off guard by too much. So I do remember the first trainer. We talked about it last episode. Kingdra, Raichu, and Carbink. With Carbink at the lead. I feel ill. I have so much stress, dude. Like, you have no idea. Unless you've played these challenges before. And, like, some people do these challenges and they don't really care about their Pokemon, right? Like, and then they just play for the challenge. And that's totally understandable. I play because I love building a team that I grow close with and care about. And I love the strategy, too. I love all of it, but I really love the team building and the bonding with your team. And seeing Pokemon that have been there from the very beginning make it to the end. It's not often you get a challenge this difficult and you get a Pokemon that was in your original 6 still standing and fighting at the very end, like we have with Vakama here. I can't bear the thought of losing Vakama this close to the end. She needs to see the Pokemon League. She needs to see it for the other 5 on the original 6 and for every Pokemon that's died this far. So we do have a Quagsire here that I have no feelings towards whatsoever, so you never know. Quagsire could take a bullet. I'm not that kind of player, but in this case, Quagsire's gonna take a bullet. Hopefully not. I have big regret that I didn't add my Durant. Looking back on it, like, it was between Durant and Quagsire, and I think Durant would have been better for our rival. But it's okay. We'll see what happens. I think I had a strategy written down somewhere about using Timbuktu for our rival. I don't even want to think about the rival fight right now, man. All right, we got a long victory road ahead. What am I doing for the Carbink guy? Kucha and Apari make the most logical sense to me. Jesus. Okay, I get past this guy, I'll feel a little bit of a calm before the storm with the rival. Like, I know the victory road's brutal. I take this guy out, I'll feel a little bit better. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I'm prepared. I got my strategy prepped. I did what I gotta do. Let's just talk to the guy. This gate is the entrance to Victory Road. Only Pokemon trainers who have collected all 8 badges may pass. Your total number of badges is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, you've got all 8. Well then, allow me to test your abilities. Let's do it. Against Ace Trainer Robbie. This guy I have a very dark history with. In my very first X and Y wedlock of all time, before I started my channel, I lost my starter Greninja to this guy. Vakama's been here for a long time. How do you think I felt about that one? He leads with his Carbink. So, I'm really worried it has Reflect. I didn't prep for it. I'm worried about it, but I didn't want to delete Crunch for Brick Break. I feel like that might have been a mistake. I taught Power Up Punch over Fake Out. I want to build up some attack stat on Carbink because it can't really do that much damage. And then I can just hopefully kill Kingdra in one shot with Return and Raichu in one shot with Earthquake to avoid static. So that's the strategy. Let's Power Up Punch this Carbink. It's not going to do very much because it's not super effective, but it will boost my attack. And it's just going to use Moonblast. Okay, that scares me. It didn't do that much damage, but it lowered my special attack. That's fine. I thought it was special defense for a second. I've been out of the game for a little while. So here's my thought process. Do I think +1 Earthquake one-shots Carbink from this state? I don't think so. What's your special defense look like? You're fine. Okay, you can take a Thunderbolt. Unless you get crit, but Earthquake will one-shot Raichu from this state with a +1. Return probably one-shots. I'm going to get one more Power-Up Punch. I think that's the play. I want to make sure I one-shot Kingdra. Okay. I could use Reflect. Okay, it didn't. It just used Moonblast. All right, I'm feeling okay. Don't crit me. Okay, I don't like this. I hate this, but I'm going to use Earthquake on Carbink. I don't like the HP I'm at, I'll be completely honest with you. But we take Carbink out. What I would ideally like to see is Kingdra next. Okay, it's Raichu. No? I don't have sturdy on my Apari sock, so my sock Apari. Yeah, people make fun of me for that all the time. Like, my Apari sock, like it's the other way around. I know that. I'm talking. I'm in the middle of commentating. All right, Earthquake. Okay. It's interesting. That's fine. I'm perfectly satisfied with that. Thunderbolt was much more threatening. I guess Gooch is fat. Was you calling my Kangaskhan fat, Raichu? Robbie, do you have a problem? We do not fat shame around here, Robbie. We are all for the plus size Kangaskhan. Okay, we have, we have a Kingdra now. So this is up for debate. I can one-shot it, but it could probably kill me. How fast are you, Kucha? You have 127 speed. How fast are you? Aw. Oh, no! That's depressing! I was gonna check my Kingdra's speed! That's depression. I'm pretty sure Kingdra's base, like, what, 90 across the board? This will not influence my decision. I'm just curious. I'm gonna stay with Kucha regardless. I think. How fast is Apari? Yeah, I would stay with Kucha regardless. But I am curious. What is Kingdra's base speed? This won't influence my decision. I'm just looking because I'm curious and I don't want to forget. Where's Kingdra? Oh, I guess I could just right-click Robbie's Kingdra because I've got the page open, right? Isn't it like base 80 or 90? It's 85. Okay, yeah, it's like Kingdra's got weird stats. What is Kangaskhan's? This is not influencing my decision. I'm just curious, okay? Leave me alone. I'm staying in regardless, I promise. What's Kangaskhan's base speed in general? Oh, it's 100. Okay, that's fine. We stay. I was going to stay anyways, all right? Leave me alone. That's why I did the power-up punches. So now we return. And we one-shot Kingdra, I pray. Jesus Christ. I hate this game, bro. And jeez. All right, Aqua Jet's not a thing on Kingdra. Well, it might be like an egg move, but it doesn't matter. Okay, does Kingdra learn Aqua Jet through an egg move? Is that a thing? I'm curious. I don't see it. Bro, it has to get Aqua Jet some form, right? Like, in some generation. That like, makes so much sense. Even though it's not fast, it's like, it looks like it's a Pokemon that would learn Aqua Jet, all right? All right, fantastic. Oh, yeah, he's from... Dude, that's some lore. He's from... Santaloon. I almost forgot the name of the town. Me and forgetting X and Y town names go hand in hand. Where's my Moo Moo Milk? Wait, I don't have any healing items? It doesn't matter because I can't use them in battle. But I think, you know, so I don't have to backtrack. Let's go get some. Where's my citrus berries? What? Okay, I was like, wait, what? Did I not farm? Corm's not a farmer? All right, I'll be right back. Gonna get some items. Okay, I've been out of the game for a little while, so I'm glad I went and bought some items, because I didn't even have any repels. And, like, I'm not getting an encounter in Victory Road. Doesn't matter. I've got so many Pokemon. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, like, I'm not gonna need it. It's possible. I hope not, but, like, I'm not gonna bother. Like, it's just a waste of my time at this point. This is pretty. This is a good thumbnail spot. I'll stand like right here. Yeah, I might not even use that. We'll figure it out. Let's enter Victory Road. All 8 badges have been obtained. I hate this part of a series because it's like there's just so much at stake. Because you lose a Pokemon before the league, you have to release them. And then they're gone forever. I'll never see them again. Like Nuku. Dude, that's the most depressing thing I've ever seen when I was like, let me check my Nuku's speed stat. Literally not even scripted. That's tough. I miss Nuku. Nuku was such a good lad. I slept on Nuku for a while. All right, we're in Victory Road. Like, I'm not talking like fell asleep at, you know, while surfing. I'm not like, you know what I mean. I think Kasaya was our surfer anyways, so that doesn't even make any sense. All right, we're in Victory Road. I hate this game. Oh, she has a Weavile. I remember this. Let's just double check though. You know what I mean? Because I'm allowed. And there's no rule against it, I just don't. But I'm gonna. Yeah, she just has a Weavile, that's it. Okay. That's the easiest decision I've ever made. Let's fight him. Let's fight her with King Cow. He's not that stupid. All right, let's fight Weavile Lady. I remembered this. And then the next guy has like a Steelix, so. I feel okay. Weavile's terrifying. I'm not gonna like be, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. It could Ice Punch me, freeze me. Kill both Kucha and Apari. Wasn't meant to rhyme, but you get the point. Level 60! Oh my god. Alright, we're faster though because I EV trained this one. I know, and I don't normally do that either. This series has been full of things I don't normally do because, okay, a couple of things I don't normally do. Just because, like, I'm stressed out and I gotta get the video out. And, it makes me feel, it gives me a false sense of security. You know what I mean? Alright, is there any hidden items? I don't care. We got a clear victory road. This is going to take a while, especially because I committed to doing the entire thing in one episode. This could be a long episode. This could be like 2 hours. And you know what? You guys deserve it. It's been a long time. Yeah, you guys deserve it. Okay, yeah, this guy, he has a Steelix. I know this. But I'm going to check. He has a Electrode and a Kangaskhan as well. So you could normally go around this guy, but not me. I have to fight the guy. Okay, Electrode, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, that's a Fearow Pidgey, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Kangaskhan goes down to Kupari. What do you fight an Electrode with? Like, Tambaqui's good, right? I'm not fighting Steelix with Vakama. I don't care how low its attack stat is. I guess you Kucha Steelix. Do a couple power-up punches. The same idea with Robbie. Earthquake, and then close combat Kangaskhan. I like that play. That play makes me feel safe. Kucha and Apari have just been, like, all reliable this series. You know what I mean? Alright, fight me. Bence? That's his name. I didn't guess it. I'll get it one of these days. I'm calling it right here now. All you viewers that, like to keep up with the Corm lore, what's going to happen is, I've always tried to guess trainers' names, and it's never happened. Actually, it has happened once. In Sinnoh. It happened one time. Didn't it? Wasn't his name Bobby? It was. That's funny, because we just fought Robbie. He literally make this stuff up. But I'm calling it now. That's funny, because I was going to say, in the Diamond and Pearl remake thing I do, I'm going to guess somebody's name. Calling it here. So you guys can look back on this moment. Alright, so I'm getting a little bit of an attack boost. Iron Tail's fine. It's a Steelix. Holy shit. Okay, that's like a lot more damage than I thought it would do. Earthquake didn't kill Carbink with one, did it? Okay, I made a mistake. Okay, it's fine. I've been forgiven. It missed me. Yeah, like I was like, what's the logic there? I'm like, let's do 2 power-up punches for Carbink. One's enough for Steelix. Wait, who has more defense? Steelix or Carbink? Carbink's 150. Steelix is like, what, 200? Yeah, like way more than that. Yeah, it is 200. I know my stuff. Okay, Kangaskhan. Well, that throws a bit of a wrench in my plans. I honestly think no boost Earthquake one-shots Electrode, so... But here's what I'm gonna do. This is where my brain expands bigger than the average Pokemon player. I'm gonna Brick Break Kangaskhan, because I'll one-shot him regardless, okay? It's gonna retaliate me, isn't it? Brick Break's enough, okay? I don't want to lower my defense because I'm going to stay in and I'm going to fight Electrode with a close combat because it'll outspeed me, and if I don't one-shot it, which I obviously would, my defense drop wouldn't matter because it would happen second. My brain's bigger, okay? Let's Brick Break Kangaskhan. Of course, it'll one-shot. What? I have no idea! Like, okay, it's fine though. It's just outrage. I really don't like the way this is going. Okay, I no longer feel safe because Electrode could kill me from this stage. Whatever, we have to take out Kangaskhan. I don't want to do this, man! Like, I really don't want to do this. Like, I have no desire to be playing the game right now, just so you know. Okay. There's a couple of things that can go wrong here, okay? Do I think Electrode does 104 damage? No. Do I think Electrode does 104 damage with a critical hit? I do. Do I think Kucha one-shots with Earthquake? No. Do I think Electrode does 142 damage to Kucha in 2 attacks? Possibly. I'm gonna send out Kucha though. Kucha still has the Citrus Berry, so we're fine. Okay. Earthquake. It's easy. Okay. He's gonna do that attack. The attack I forgot existed. Okay, that's fine. And we one-shot anyway? No, we do not. That's fine. Now this is where I'm gonna like look back and be like, why'd you delete Fake Out? I don't want to do that. Okay, it's fine. He's bad. I don't want to look back in my life and be like, you shouldn't have deleted Fake Out. I thought about it. Okay, I thought about it when I did it. Like, do you need crunch? Yeah. I didn't. You know, it was a gamble. Do I need Fake Out? Do I need crunch? 2 down. Wait, that's 3 down. No, yeah, okay. It's 3 down if you count Robbie. Which I guess you should count Robbie. Robbie deserves to be counted. Marcus is next. He's got a good... Oh my god, there's someone with a Hawlucha and a Mean Shao? You say to me what? That's... Okay. It's fine. We do that with Kasaya. Everything is fine. Level 60? You still have Dazzling Gleam, right? Well, right, you don't get Moonblast. You're just an unfortunate species. I mean, you do probably. Like, I can't get Moonblast. It's like an egg move? Something? I don't remember. I don't like the way this looks. It's got Poison Jab. It doesn't say that, but like, I just, like, CRB doesn't show the moves. But it's got Poison Jab. You know it does. It's got Stone Edge and Poison Jab. You know it. Did I ever get the Poison Berries? I don't believe that to be the case. Did I ever get the Poison Berries? I did not. You took a Poison Jab from Sock once. Is there an alternative? There's not. There's literally not an alternative option here. So, one step at a time. Oh, does somebody still have Flash? I don't believe that to be the case. No. Okay. I'm sad. Flash would make this a little safer. Okay, there he is. Yeah, it's him. Okay, we'll fight him. I'm fine. I'm fine with this, okay? He has a Machamp. It might be level 60. I'm just kidding. It is level 60. It's not a might. It is. I mean, it is a might. It's a fighting type, so you know it's mighty. Mighty Meat Enderman. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna get that one. All right. Just Dazzling Gleam. What am I supposed to do? Like, just stare at him for 20 minutes and be like, oh my god, he's got Poison Jab. So like, I knew he had Poison Jab. Jesus Christ, that hurts. Okay, it physically pains me. Now there's no shot it's faster than Kasaya. Like, there's no shot it's a speed tie, right? Okay, we're fine. It's not fair. That's like, this is literally a torture channel, and you guys are just like, this is why X and Y's Victory Road's so stupid. They give random Pokemon TM moves. Everything's gonna be okay. I don't actually know if that's the case, is the problem. That's the thing. Critical hit there, we lose Kasaya. Actually, that's not true. We would still survive that. And that's from a Machamp. Machamp surely has more attack stat than Hawlucha and Mean Shao. This is not going to change my decision. I'm just genuinely curious. I'm going to learn something today. 130, that sounds about right. Hawlucha has 92. That's interesting. And Mean Shao is 125. So yeah, like, even if these two crit, we live. So that sounds pretty cool to me. But Hawlucha outspeeds. Is there an alternative? Nope. I mean, Hawlucha doesn't get rock type attacks. Surely. Rock Tomb. Stone Edge. Kasaya it is. Dude, you know they pack them with freaking Stone Edge. You know they do it. I didn't spray or repel. I thought I did. Oh, this is my encounter. Doesn't matter. I'm running away from it. I have a Lickitung anyways, so it doesn't count. Yeah, it was an egg. Mystery egg. It hatched a little late. It was the last hatch, wasn't it? I believe. It's been a little bit. Well, no, we have a repel up. It was just the same level. This game, brother, this guy stinks. That's not a staircase, is it? No, it is not. Oh, that's where the battle girl is. She circles this. Ah, I remember this game. Okay. I got it. It's fine. It's fine, bro. Okay. Let's think about this. Hawlucha is a fast boy. It has low special defense, though. Only 63. Mienshao is 60? Okay. How much does Machamp have? Just curious. 85. We don't one-shot. I'll just tell you that. I don't want to play this game anymore. Bounce, bro. I don't want to fight him, man. I don't want to. Can I just, like, skip him? Skip her? I have to use Gengar in this fight. I'm gonna leave with Gengar. So the thought process here is there's two of these guys. I gotta split. I can't do it all with Kasaya. And I feel like Hawlucha is the easier one to take out with Gengar. Realistically, should one-shot with acrobatics. Does it have Stone Edge? It's a very strong possibility. But I should just one-shot him. Yeah. Okay. My anxiety is mellowed just a tad. just a little bit. Just a little tiny amount. All right, we have another Pokemon. We have a Mienshao. Do I one-shot this one? It's honestly pretty likely. But I'm not going to risk it. It has 60 defense. What I'm worried about is bounce, bro. Do it with Kasaya. Don't be dumb. Okay, I should be worried about Poison Jab. But we already figured this out. A critical hit Poison Jab will not kill. Like, it wouldn't have killed from Machamp. It's not going to kill from Mienshao. Okay. That's understandable, honestly. I would do the same thing. Okay. I feel good! This is good! I feel like I can breathe for a second. No, I cannot. Like, I can breathe for a second, because that's all the trainers on this layer. Right? Yes. There's just a guy with a Haxorus outside. I knew that one, though. I remember that. Okay. How do we fight a Haxorus? Now, you might be thinking, duh, you use Kasaya. But I'm thinking, Poison Jab might kill Kasaya from a Haxorus. Just a little bit of a hunch. This isn't going to change my decision. I'm just curious. I know people don't like it because like, it changed my decision, right? It's got 147 base attack stat. It's kind of crazy. Holy crap. That's nuts. Like, obviously, it's a pseudo-legendary, but he's right out here. He's, like, walking up and down the middle on the bridge. I'm in danger! What kind of moves does a Haxorus have at level 58? I really wish I had the poison berry right now. Oh, and it could have a rivalry. Bro. Alright, this is a guy, so it's probably a boy, which means its attack will be decreased. No, it'll be increased because Saya's a boy. I'm hyperventilating. Just a little bit. All right. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna fight this guy last. There's nothing saying I don't have to fight him right now. There's nothing saying that. He's the most likely to kill somebody just because. Like, he's gonna have a male Haxorus. It'll one-shot me with Poison Jab. I need the berry. Like, I genuinely need the berry to fight that guy. We will fight him though. Just give me a little bit. Just give me a few moments. I'll be back. Note to self: return for Haxorus guy. I didn't actually make a note to self. Oh my god! Okay, I'm the battle girl. I'll fight her with Kazaya. Oh, you know what she has? She has a Metachamp. Yeah, wait. Right? Yes. How you guys doing today? Me, I'm alright. As of recent, I've been playing a lot of Terraria, so I've been thinking about that. Oh, hello. Level 60? It's fine. It's fine. I need that to happen all the time. Give me the luck, okay? So I've been playing a lot of Terraria, modded Terraria, actually. I have like 800 hours in Terraria, but I've never played any modded. And so I tried out the Calamity mod, and I've been working my way through that on Revengeance mode, for anybody that knows. It's like basically harder expert mode, rather, because you can't use the hard mode as a way to describe Terraria, because there's actually a hard mode, you know what I mean? Those that know. Okay, anyways, Psychic William, how you doing? He has an Espeon. I feel genuinely terrified about the Haxorus guy. I'm just going to be completely honest. Like, that's, for lack of better terms, that's kind of bullshit. Wait, it might not even have rivalry, but I'm not going to go into that fight without the berry. I won't do it. I'm going to go into it with the poison reducing effectiveness berry. And that's just what's going to happen. You're going to like it and you're going to deal with it. Yeah, you know, like, deal with okay, this is fine. It's another black belt. Yeah, like I was gonna say, like, put the little shades on Sandra, deal with it, the boss music. This couldn't possibly go wrong. Wait, could there be another black belt? Nope, it's just him. Okay, I'm ready. Moves are a result of a Pokemon's strength. So scared. I'm not afraid of this guy. Like, I one-shot Pangoro every day of the week. Heracross, it's okay. Like, it could be. See, I want to see that text when I fight that Haxorus. Because if I have the berry. Oh, Dazzling Gleam's almost out of power points. I'm going to use an ether. Use an ether, use an ether, use an ether. Don't forget. You would literally be so disappointed. Use an ether. I could have also just done this with acrobatics now that I think on it. Why am I fighting this guy with... What if it has Poison Jab? It'll be fine. I would have done this with acrobatics, but I'm talking and I'm not paying attention. Thank God I didn't do this with King Cow. What? That's nuts, bro. This is what I'm talking about with Kalos' Victory Road. People that say X and Y... Those are easy games, bro. Easy Nuzlocke. Yeah, if you use the experience share, these games are some of the most difficult Pokemon games to do a challenge on if you use hard rules. These guys are cracked. Are you kidding me? Did you see that? Use an ether, dummy. Don't forget. Do you have an ether? Do you have an ether? You've been playing this for how long? I'm actually gonna use Lepaberry because I'm cool like that. I farmed them, might as well, right? Okay, deep breaths, man. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. I'm turning into Marge Simpson. It's fine, Homer. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's gonna be fine. It literally sounds just like Marge Simpson in my head. And to you guys, it might not. I don't watch The Simpsons either. I hate The Simpsons. When I was a kid, I was afraid of them because they were yellow people, and it was weird, right? I know that kind of sounds messed up, you know, like being afraid of someone because of their color. Like that, I promise that has nothing to do with it. It just freaked me out because like I was afraid of Futurama, and it reminded me of like aliens. Like I saw something on Futurama one time when I was a little kid that scarred the ever living crap out of me. Like. And the Magic School Bus scared the hell out of me too as a kid when Arnold took his helmet off in space. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? People are like, that are young are like, what's the Magic School Bus? Wait, how do I get out? Do I need Rock Smash, bro? I'm depressed. Homer, you need Rock Smash? All right, it's Psychic William. He has an Espeon. I feel sick. Wait, I have nothing for a Psychic type? I have no Bug, I have no Ghost, I have no Dark. I feel unwell, I'll tell you. Okay, I feel very sick. 2 of my pairs have a Pokemon weak to Psychic. I feel very unwell, I'll tell you that. I don't like this game, man. So, it's gonna hit me with Dazzling Gleam or Psychic. Is it time for Tembakwe? What do I do, like Amnesia? I could snarl it a couple times. I'll be honest with you guys. I had no intention of Evakama fighting a single time in this entire episode. I'll be completely honest. Some might call me a wimp. I might call myself a wimp. So you might just be like, Kucha, easy clap. But what if it kills Kucha? Then... okay, we would probably be fine. Acrobatics would kill from whatever HP it had left. Oh wait, I'm dumb. It would be Apari. Apari would die. I don't trust it to not crit Tembakwe with like, you know, I would Amnesia, right? And it would be fine. Wait, what if it had a Grass type attack? It is an Espeon. It could have like Energy Ball, right? It could have Grass Knot. And you know what? It probably does. X and Y are just nasty. I'm gonna do it with Kucha. Remember how I said, what if I got rid of Fako and I needed it? Well, the alternative was Crunch, and we still have Crunch, so I want you guys to think about that one for a second. Hello, William. I feel sick. so sick. Okay, Espeon. Crunch should do theoretically a third, is what I'm thinking. And if I can lower its defense, it's a 2-shot. It doesn't have Synchronize. Wait, what? Wait, no, I'm an idiot. I'm thinking of Mold Breaker still. It has Synchronize, duh. Okay, that's awful, actually. If it kills me like in one shot with a Psychic, that's horrible. I no longer feel sick. I'll tell you. I feel fine. Okay, William, you're not the best trainer. I don't know how you got here, to be completely honest. And the Future Sight attack will be avoided. Can you imagine if Future Sight traveled over to another battle? You just, like, get dumpstered by Future Sight from Psychic William against Diantha because you don't send Kucha out for 20 battles. It's possible. I mean, not necessarily possible, like, for that to happen, because I would never not use Kucha. Kucha's kind of good, but, you know what I mean. All right, we need Rock Smash. No, we have Strength, though, so I can push this in. And the only thing we're missing now in this area is the Psychic duo, and I remember them very well. They have a Medicham and a Glade. They have what I call terror in a double battle. Because, like, the ideal scenario here would be Kasaya, right? But then Kasaya's paired up with King Cow. King Cow dies to both of them in one shot. Gone. Gone with the wind. Done. Done and dusted. You know what I mean? I think this is actually just for an item. Yeah, you get an Ultra Ball down there. You get something. But I fought everybody down here, so except for the double battle, so I'm not even going to bother with the Rock Smash. My chest, bro. I don't want to fight these guys. I feel like doing this when I do the Haxorus guy. Would anybody disagree? Like, yeah, Kucha and Apari can't do this. Because I and King Cow can. We would just have to, like, Acrobatics one, Dazzling Gleam one shot the other, but that's not going to happen. I could use, like, Fly. Nah, that's cringe. That's too scary. Fly. Metacham kills itself with a high jump kick. Like, why would it? Yeah, okay. I'm going to skip these guys for now if I can. I'll be back, though. Okay, I can't do that. I don't have a choice. It has to be Kasaya and King Cow. I know I'm sending King Cow into a battle with Psychic types. I understand. Psychic Berry? No, that's a horrible idea. And Dazzling Gleam splits, too. So, like, Acrobatics will kill one of them in one shot, and it'll be 2v1. I could protect Dazzling Gleam, and then Acrobatics, Dazzling Gleam. Glade's not outspeeding King Cow. Glade probably has Poison Jab. Bro, I really hate this game. I'll be honest with you. This game's not enjoyable. Right now, it's not. I think we go get the Poison Effectiveness berries. Where do you get it? Type. Okay, Effectiveness berries. There you go. Kibia. It's like a sweetener. Okay. X and Y, where do we get this? Green berry trees. Okay. That means I have to use, like, Surf or something. I don't want to do that. That could take forever. Wait, did I plant them? I feel like I might have planted them earlier. I'm going to go do that. I need them, okay? I'm sorry. I will be back. Where's the escape ropes? Surely I have an escape rope. Bro. Okay, I was gonna say, I have one. All right, we're gonna buy escape ropes too. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so apparently I did. I planted a Kibia, but it's dead. Oh no. Bro, this is unfortunate. There's no way to speed this up. Can't I just, like, pull it out of the ground? Dude, this sucks. Oh, boy. There's a couple of berries here that I got when I was looking for something. I don't remember what I was doing. It's been a while. Am I sure? Am I just, like, really stupid and missed it in my bag? There's a Kasib. Bro, I literally planted the only berry I had. There's no shot. Well, I have to get this done today. Like, why not? Like, not necessarily. Like, I gotta. If I don't finish, I'm not gonna finish. So, no way, dude. The only berry. Dude, you're kidding me. Okay, we are back in Victory Road, and I did get a Kibia berry. I tried for a little while, and I didn't get a second one. I got the first one pretty soon in, and I also got a couple other things. I got a Payapa berry for King Cow, which is the psychic one. They're both found on the same route, so I got lucky there. I didn't, even though I didn't have one, but I also got another Rindo berry, which will be back up in case we use the one on Tambaqui. Got another Babiri berry and a couple other things like lumberries and aguava and stuff like that. The Babiri berry made me kind of panic for a second because I was like, wait, what if the Haxorus has Iron Tail? But it's apparently only an egg move, so that would be cruel of them to do to me, but you never know. But I'm feeling okay for the Metacham and Gallade duo. I've got a strategy. There's a very small chance the strategy does not work. But it's Victory Road. What do you expect? That would be devastating, but I feel pretty okay with what I'm going to do here. So, let me just think, what was I going to do? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. So, wait. I almost forgot one of the key parts of it. I'm supposed to give Protect to Kaseya. Oops. That would have been very bad. Okay, let's give Protect to Kaseya here. Over Flamethrower. I don't need Flamethrower for this fight, and I can reteach it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go to the move relearner for King Cow, because I got rid of something important. Actually, did I? I don't remember. Maybe it's a TM. It's been a little bit. Okay. Let's just do it. Brain and Brawn duo. Actually, you can avoid them. I mean, I have to fight everybody, but I was going to avoid them until the end of Victory Road, like the Hexerus guy, but too late now. I'm blind. We have Armin and Hugo, and they have a Medicham and Glades. So I'm nervous about this, but I think Kaseya and King Cow can do this. I know this is really weird sending out King Cow into a fight with 2 Psychic types, but I've got a plan. So Glades is the biggest threat. Medicham would have Zen Headbutt, which is scary, but Glade is the one that I fear the most here. So what I want to do here is I want to use Protect, okay? And then I want to have King Cow use Fly. I want King Cow to use Fly and Glade. She should outspeed. And holy crap. Okay, so Zen Headbutt. What? Oh, battle animations are still off. No. So what happened there is Medicham tried to use Zen Headbutt. It didn't hit. I'm pretty sure it went for King Cow. It could have went for Kaseya, but we won't know. I think it said King Cow avoided the attack. Regardless, Glade used Sword Stance, which is really bad. If Glade... Oh, this is really bad, because I can't single target Glade with Kaseya. I have to use Dazzling Gleam here. Okay, King Cow, you better not miss. Okay. Okay, we just take it straight out. That's huge. All right, and then Dazzling Gleam should finish off Medicham because it's no longer going to be split. I think is how this works. Good. All right, that went really well. I thought Glade was going to live from Fly, and then Dazzling Gleam would finish it off, right? But Glade would outspeed Kaseya is what I was thinking, so that would have been bad because it used Swords Dance. We keep the Kibia Berry, which is really good. Let me turn battle animations back on really quick. I still don't know how comfortable I am fighting the Hexerus guy right now. But we get to keep the Pyapa Berry. That's really good. And we have the good old Kibia Berry for later as well. I kind of want to just go fight the Hexerus guy, get it done and over with. So I got rid of Roost for Fly. And I also got rid of U-Turn? U-Turn's really useful. So is Roost. As much as I don't want to do this backtracking crap constantly, I am going to go get rid of Fly now. I don't need it anymore. And I need to have all the best moves for this. So I'll be right back. Okay. We are back at the bridge with the Hexerus guy. And I'm going to do it. Kaseya's up front. We have the Kibia Berry attached. And I have a backup plan for if we... don't one-shot and it does over half and it does a poison jab. I've got a plan. Hopefully it works. Actually, yeah, I got a plan. Hopefully it works. I didn't want to edit it. I just want to make sure King Cow doesn't have an item. Okay. Let's do it. Oh boy, this is disgusting. All it takes to go on a journey is a pinch of curiosity. Yeah, and curiosity killed the cat. Or the Kaseya fighting the Hexerus with Fareed. Okay, let's just hope, right? If it has Poison Jab, this is good. If it doesn't, it's bad. Actually, good would be only Dragon type attacks. But I have a feeling it's going to have Poison Jab. Okay, Slash. It doesn't appear to have Poison Jab. And that doesn't do all that much damage, which is really good. Could be a false sense of security. Okay, we just one-shot it. Kaseya's insane. Oh, I was so worried for nothing. Bro, like... Oh, and it didn't have rival... Oh, actually, it does have Rivalry. That's so strange. Like, Rivalry, Poison Jab, I was afraid could just, like, straight up clean Kaseya dead. You know what I mean? So I had to be absolutely sure. The Kibia Berry might be used another day. That's fine. I mean, I'd rather be safe than sorry in these challenges. Am I a little sad that I spent that much time getting a Kasib berry that didn't end up getting used? I mean, it's just a slight tad. That's fine. Oh well, we've done all the trainers up until the area where our rival is now. So we are about, I'd say, halfway done with Victory Road. There's probably not all that many trainers left. Actually, we'll check. We have 1, 2, our rival. Okay. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, God. And then 10, 11, 12 right at the end. Yeah. Okay. So we have 12 trainers left. I don't know how many we've fought, but that's pretty good. We've come pretty far, I'd say. Those 12 trainers, though, it could get really nasty. So next up is a Fairy Tale Girl who has an Azumarill with a Florges. Okay, we have a Wild Battle. That's lovely. And then a Hex Maniac with a Gourgeist. That seems really doable, honestly. And then we have our rival. Oh, God. I'm not mentally prepped for our rival. Like, this episode is going to be crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this all in one episode. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. It's just how I edit it. I can, take a break if I want. But, geez, I don't feel good. Let's see what these trainers are like, and then once we're ready for my rival, I'll take the mental time to prep. I don't like this. I might also do a little bit of training, get everybody leveled up to like 63. If the level limit's 65, that should be fine. 62 maybe. Nobody else should be in this cave section, according to Searby. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Outside time. Boy. Okay, Fairy Tale Girl should be right up ahead. Yeah, there she is. Okay, and then the Hex Maniac just sits a Gourgeist. So let's clean up the Hex Maniac first. Honestly, King Cow and Kasaya do both of these, right? I'm thinking I teach Thunderbolt to Kasaya here. Yeah, I think that's the play. For Azumarill. And then I fight Florges with King Cow. That sounds good to me. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, Kasaya and King Cow once again. Dude, they've been the best pair. They remind me a lot of our Catherine and Marcus from before, long ago in another series. Actually, not that long ago. It's a long time ago, but it's the previous series, so that's what's crazy. Let's fight the Hex Maniac first, honestly. Just because it's easier. A Gourgeist should be literally a one-shot, and we're done. I don't like that. Why would you say that to me? I can see your aura. It's got an unlucky color about it. Bro, why would you say this to me, Razia? That's nasty. That's so mean. Like, would you walk up to somebody in public and be like, I can see your aura? It's got an unlucky color to it. Like, would you say that to somebody? No, I mean, it depends on what part of the country you're in. They might, they might beat you up. You could be like, I don't know, what part of the country has like a fighting reputation? Like, I don't know, I just think of movies and I'm like, from Boston, we punch you for that. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, that's my best Boston accent. Like, and some people will be like, that's not nice. It depends where you're from. Those them are fighting woods. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Fairy Tale Girl. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, what could Azumarill like theoretically do to Kasaya? Like, it's just gonna, like, I'm stronger. I have Thunderbolt, and then Florges is like hee hee ha ha, cross poison. You know what I mean? All right, Azumarill, let's do this. Kasaya is at the lead. Let's go for it. Let's Thunderbolt it and see how it goes. I figured it would do about that much. And we paralyzed it. Unlucky color! Are you crazy, Razia? Unlucky color. How dare you? We just paralyzed the Azumarill with Thunderbolt. We're just better. Stop yourself. Don't talk crap. What have you learned? Nothing, obviously. All right, King Cow, let's do it. And we have our rival. And that's it for this area. That's crazy. That's literally it for this whole area until the cavern section. I'm hyperventilating inside a little bit, I'll be honest. All right, cross poison. Bye-bye. It probably lives, honestly. No, they have no defense. What are you talking about? It does live. One HP. What do you have a focus sash, my guy? Obviously not, but that's kind of nasty. I don't want to join our rival. Oh my god, dude. Our rival's nasty. Oh dear. Help. Help me, help me. I had a strategy written down for this fight, but I regret it already because it involves our Quagsire. And what if something went wrong? Anyways, there's somebody to heal with up here, so I'm gonna go do that, even though I'm leaving. Oh, well, we can talk to this girl and then heal. Okay. I have a sick feeling in my chest. So what items can I get here, first of all, with Rock Smash? Because I'm not going to bother. A Revive, a Zinc, a Pretty Wing, a PP Up, Max Elixir, Max Revive, whatever. So yeah, nothing that important. No TMs or anything, so we'll let it go. Oh, I can push this boulder. I had no idea this boulder was here, I'll be honest. What do we get next to the Strength boulder? Anything? Oh, just, okay, so it's, oh, okay, it goes back into here. What can I get in here? Anything good? There's no trainers in here. I know this. Wait, is this where I came from? No, it's not. Okay. Wait, there could be a trainer down here that I don't know about. Bro. Oh, this is the shortcut back. That's brilliant. Okay, because I was going back anyways. Oh, boy. Man, you can see the literal terror in every step I take. And that's the Weavile girl, yeah. Okay. I'm going to mentally prep for our rival. I'm going to relook over the strategy that I had prepared months ago because, you know, it might not make sense to me anymore. I might be like, were you sick? Are you mad, boy? You know what I mean? Like one of them. And I'm going to prep for our rival. I'm going to decide what we're going to do. And we're going to do it. This episode, we're finishing Victory Road. We're going to make it to the Pokemon League. So the next time I record, whatever happens, happens, and this series will be done. I'll see you guys when I'm ready. Hopefully, everything goes according to plan. All right, guys. I might be genuinely delusional, but I think we're gonna do this. So, I looked at my notes from over 3 months ago, and I had a very well thought out and pretty crazy strategy revolving Timbuktu, our Quagsire. Now, I don't think this strategy would have worked as well as if I used Durant, like I regretfully did not, but I feel pretty good with it. Amnesia, Power Up Punch and Max's attack. I feel pretty good that this is the best strategy I could possibly come up with. Okay, that was a bit of an interruption. I forgot to spray Repel, but I didn't want you to see what I was leading with, you know, because I don't want to spoil the strategy. It's a pretty incredible strategy, though. I love it, and I think it'll work absolute wonders. I might be crazy, but I think it's the best thing we have to work with. And I know it puts Bakuman's life at risk, but I feel pretty good about Timbuktu. You know what? Forget that item. We don't need it. So, without further ado, let's face off against our rival for the final time here in Victory Road. Sandra, wait up! I would normally be nervous, but I feel pretty incredible right now, honestly. This is gonna be so good. I've been thinking ever since that incident in Geosenge. Lysander chose only Team Flare. You and I chose everyone but Team Flare. But since our positions forced our hands, you can't really say any of us were right. So maybe, if both sides have something to say, it's best to meet halfway. So I decided that from now on, I don't want to battle just to win, but to see how you and your Pokemon think and feel. And that's the kind of Pokemon battle I'm challenging you to right now. Time for the final rival battle of this Pokemon X No Healing in Battle Revenge Wedlocke Challenge versus Pokemon Trainer Callum here in the halfway point of Victory Road. He meant it. We're meeting halfway. First up is his Meowstic, and this is the better strategy. I need your help, Kasaya. Okay, so I was kind of crazy. I was like, Amnesia, Power Up Punch. Are you nuts? Like, could it work? Yeah. Would it be cool? Sure. But Why do that when I can go hee hee ha ha Calm Mind? Okay, so it's gonna fake me out right away. I mean, is this boring? Yes, but it's the final area of the game. I'm not nuts! Kasaya, take this psychic. Hopefully you can take it pretty well. That's terrifying. Okay, Calm Mind. So this is a strategy that gets a wrench thrown in and immediately with a little thing called a critical hit. But I have Wish. So hopefully if it doesn't crit me at the wrong time, we're in a good spot. If it crits me next turn, we lose. Actually, that's not true. Wish, yeah, I'll Calm Mind next turn. We should be okay. So our Citrus Berry is gone. We need to keep this in mind. I have to set up Calm Mind against this Meowstic. I have to get juiced. I have to get beefed. Because I'm really worried about multiple of his Pokemon. Okay, Wish will heal us back to full and we'll be at +2 defense and +2 special attack. So we need to alternate using Wish and Calm Mind at the right time. If I can get set up properly against Meowstic and I don't get critical hit at the wrong time, there is no reason that this fight should be lost. It's a big gamble because critical hits bypass your defense. But if I play this very carefully and we don't get like really screwed over, we should be very good. Like if it crits us right here, it will not kill us. It will deal a massive amount of damage, but we will heal the next turn. And we'll be even stronger the next turn after that. So he would have to crit us like 2-3 times in a row to really bypass this. Now there is, something scary and it's called Absol. Absol's the only Pokemon in his team with a physical type attack, except for like Jolteon with like double kick or something. I honestly have no idea. But using Wish while I'm full HP, is it stupid? No, because if he crits me right here, I would have no way to set up one in time if he crit me again. So this basically puts me in a completely safe position, and there should be no reason that I lose this fight unless I get critical hit twice in a row. I'm gonna keep repeating it because that is absolutely terrifying. So right now we're at +4. It's probably enough. It's probably enough, but I don't like probably. I'm going to continue calming my mind because I need to have a bit of a calm mind, don't you guys think? I'm kind of terrified playing through Victory Road right now. I was gonna think about this for a very long time. This is recorded like 5 minutes after the last clip. Okay, maybe a little longer than that. I took a bit of a break, but I was like, I could think for hours about strategies. I'll do that for the Pokemon League. Let's not lose somebody against Callum in Victory Road. I am all for, I'm the guy that is literally all about strategy, awesome plays, all that cool stuff. I want to do crazy things that are fun to watch. This is something I don't like doing. But in this situation, I believe it is necessary because why lose Vakama and Tambaqui? Because I used a weirder strategy when I could have just used Kasaya and Draining Kiss and Calm Mind because now, even if he crits me, I'm just going to heal everything back because there you go, he did. He crit me with the wrong move though, so that'll fully heal me. That'll take out Meowstic. And that's 1 of 6 down. We're full HP, we're +6 special defense, we're +6 special attack, and this game should be over. So, Delphox critical hits me with Flamethrower. That would be pretty horrific. It could also burn me. There are things that can happen. There are things that hopefully will not happen. Please do not do it. Okay, it didn't crit me, it didn't burn me, and that's it for Delphox. That's his ace down, and he has a 4-3 Pokemon left. Let's go. We're gonna get past Callum, and we still have 10 trainer battles left in Victory Road, which is, I don't like it, I'll tell you that, but I can use Draining Kiss on the rest of the Pokemon, so that it's actually impossible for me to lose at this state, I believe. Because I one-shot everything. Okay, he could paralyze me. Okay, we're good. It's impossible for me to lose at this point. See you later, Jolteon. Okay, so he can't one-shot me and he can't stop me from attacking, so I will fully heal back whatever he does each time. That's level 62 for Kasaya, and we're gonna be past Callum. This was the scariest part of this for me. I was terrified for so long. I don't ever want to let a series go this long again. I really don't. I would hate to see that happen. So in the future, when I'm scared, I'm going to just be like, just do it. Just get it done, because what's the worst can happen? You could wipe. The series would be over. Then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Obviously there's layers to those feelings, but that's it for Callum, and I'm going to try to not be so afraid in the future. See you later, Callum. And Kasaya, just like I said earlier, is absolutely insane. Kasaya is so good. Like, man, I want to win. This is about getting revenge. Like, at this point, we've been through enough. I want to win this challenge. It's hard to put a finger on where, but I think you and I are alike. And that's why I didn't want to lose to you. But I think the reason we're alike is because we have so much in common. I'm really happy that we're friends, Sandra. And he gives me some max revives, which would really sting if I had just lost somebody to him. But I didn't because I played smart. So I am really curious how that would have went if I used Timbuktu. Like, I was going to amnesia up, so Meowstic couldn't do much. I was going to, like, use rest or something. And I was going to power up punch to get to +6 attack, and then use waterfall to sweep. Like, in theory, that works really well. It probably works, and it's unique and interesting. But it's riskier, right? Oh, I just noticed that, look, the ice stuff's down there. I never noticed that before. That's kind of cool looking. What is that? Is that the dock? That's really cool. Do you, like, clip into that? That's weird how that walks. Anyways, this is a really cool looking area. Anyways, we're done with Callum. We still have 10 trainers left, though, and they're not walks in the park. The last 3 are devastating. There's an Alakazam with Focus Blast. I think I lost, like, half of my team to these next 10 trainers in the last series. Oh, boy. So this is the cavern part, yes? Okay. Like, I really want to go back to the Pokemon Center and think this through, but I don't think it's necessary. I might, actually. Might go think it all through. Be like, who do I want to use for what? That way I'm, like, prepped, because this is a long video. Yeah, this is really long. Let's go do that. I want to make sure that I don't spend too much time going, yeah, because this is going to be, like, 2 hours long. So I will be back. Oh. Let's spray repel. I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center. Oh, I also want to change Kasaya's moves around. What would I get rid of, actually? I guess Calm Mind is fine for now. Oh, I don't have Dazzling Gleam here. Let's get rid of Calm Mind for Dazzling Gleam. And then I'll have Draining Kiss, and I can get rid of Draining Kiss if I am ever to need, like, Thunderbolt or Flamethrower. That sounds good. Man, we're past the halfway point of Victory Road. It is time. We're almost through. Where's the exit? Is it across this bridge? Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm looking for the... I'm looking for the... You know, I'm like, I don't want it to be that long. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I am ready. I have prepped in my mind for all of the trainers left, except for the final 3. We'll do the final 3 together because they are the most dangerous fights in this entire Victory Road, arguably. So I'd like to go over my thought process for those 3. Other than the immense panic that I hold inside my heart. But first of all, we have some trainers in here. Oh, dear. I don't know where they're at, dude. I need Flash. Okay, we have a female ranger. That is the one that I was looking for to start with. How about down here? Okay, that's... Okay, good. All right, so I have Kasaya at the front. We're doing this girl with Kasaya. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Okay, so she should have a Slowbro and an Altaria. I thought Thunderbolt over Dazzling Gleam. I'm like, might as well. I don't know who else to fight Slowbro with. We don't have, like, any good coverage for Psychic. We have no good Bug Ghost or Dark. We have Crunch on Kucha. That's basically it. And I didn't really want to fight Altaria with Kucha when I have, the Hee Kasai. So let's just hit this thing with a Thunderbolt, see what happens. And they have a lot of special defense, so it should take 2. Yeah, good. All right, and then Psychic. That's fine. I should be able to outspeed Altaria and hit it with a good old Draining Kiss. Get some HP back, and then finish it off the next turn, because I'm not going to one-shot it with Draining Kiss. There's no way. I don't know what else Altaria could have, though. Like, I mean, we just fought Callum's, and it wasn't really that threatening. I can't imagine this one having much better. So, hopefully we just... Yeah, we outspeed good, so we should be full HP. I didn't do quite half, which is upsetting. And Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that's fine. It won't do that much. It shouldn't be doing more than what I heal. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's gonna be okay against this trainer. I can't say the same for everybody. And we damage range the next turn. Okay. And we're fully HP, so we don't have to open the party to heal. It's gonna be great. We do have to open the party, though, because the next fight I want to do with Kucha. We're going to use Timbakwe and Vakama a couple of times here. I promise. All right, let's put Kucha up front. So I'm worried that there's 2 veterans up here. I'm worried they're a double battle. It didn't specify. Okay, I really hate this. It's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way do you want to die? Okay, so you have to go to the right. That's simple. Item here? No, I'm shocked. Okay, so we go to the right. There should be 2 veterans. I really hope they're not a double battle because that really changes a lot here for me. I'll go this way. Bro, I'm actually terrified. Okay, there's another ranger. That's a bit down. So let me delete the female ranger from my notepad. That way I don't misremember something. Okay, so we have a male. Why did I close the page, bro? It says male veteran. Maybe I meant male ranger. Let me pull it back up now. I wrote it all in a notepad to make it easier on myself, but it's not actually easier. Was it? It says veteran. Oh, Pokemon. Oh, the Pokemon Ranger. Never mind, I'm dumb. The Pokemon Ranger has that. Okay. I wrote male veteran. So I'm afraid. I don't want to fight this guy first. Wait, does Kucha not have a citrus berry? Okay, I was going to say. I want to fight the other veteran first. Here, let's go back. Can I not? This is terrifying. All right, here's female veteran. We are going to fight that with Kucha. Kucha's up front. Let's go. So this girl should have a Talonflame. I actually remember her, so I would have guessed Talonflame. Yeah, she has a Talonflame. Veteran Inga. Isn't that like an Icelandic name, or is that like a Swedish thing? I'm from Sweden, you know what I mean? I used to, oh my god, level 61. I taught Rock Slide. Oh, my whole body froze, dude. Flare Blitz! Okay. I love how like I just like casually go, I taught Rock Slide, and then I completely drop silent. Flare Blitz. You're kidding. I mean, what do I expect? I don't know what I expected, I'll be honest. I expected like acrobatic, which is, you know, arguably more terrifying. All right, what's down here? So that's that way. Okay, go here. Go here. Yeah. Yeah, we're making progress. Okay, I missed an item. I don't really care, to be honest. Bruh. All right, this is the next guy. He is a Crowbat. Okay, I think I'm okay. Yes. Timbakwe and Vakama are probably better suited for this, but I'm just really worried it has like a grass type attack, to be honest. Like, they learn like Giga Drain and stuff, so I just don't really want to fight him right now. Let's go get the item. How about that? And then go the other way. So like right here, there's an item. A Dragon Fang. Okay, I like it. And then we go all the way back around. Who else is still here? We've got a male veteran and the male ranger. That's it in this cave section. So, well, let's find them because I have to fight them all. You know, kind of like catching them all. Did they go down here? Yes. I feel like this is where the guy with the bayonet and Leafeon might be. Oh. No, okay, it just exits outside. All right, so he must be further in. Okay, I feel all right. There's nobody out here. Let's grab this item. A max elixir, okay. And I'll drop down as well, and then we'll fight the guy with the Crowbat. I guess, like, I'm going to do it with Kucha. I have Kucha written down. Rock Slide's scary, though. I kind of want to use Return. But, like, I'm worried he's going to overpower Kucho. And then Apari can't fight, right? But I'm going to stick with it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, let's do it. See, my thought process is, like, Flare Blitz from Talonflame didn't do that much. Like, Acrobatics, well, it didn't do over half, so, like, Acrobatics should just do a little bit more than that. I don't know if I want to use Rock Slide or not, because, like, I mean, I'm not going to one-shot. I don't want to miss, so I'm not going to one-shot with Rock Slide, so let's use Return first, just to feel it. Okay, Air Slash. That's arguably worse, honestly. Okay, it didn't do much, and we didn't flinch. Good. All right, Return does over half. That's all that matters. Let's Return again. Don't use Acrobatics. Oh, my lordy, help me. Not double team, bro. Okay, I hit. Thank God I didn't use Rock Slide, huh? I probably would have missed. All right, thank you for the fight, Ralph. Now he has... so this one I want to do with Tambaqui. Believe it or not, we're going to fight with Tambaqui. Can you actually believe it? We're going to do a battle with Tambaqui and Vakama. I never personally thought I'd see the day. I'm a little scared, I'll be honest with you, but Vakama should be fine. And Tambaqui has a Rindo Berry, so let's just do it. Okay, veteran. What? Okay, it sounds like the challenge, honestly. It's the vets, we're the vets, vet. That's the whole show, dude. Anyways, it's a good show. I'm not trashing or anything. It's funny. Those that know. Okay, Bayonet. It's gonna frisk me. I have a Rindo Berry. Thanks for reminding me. I wonder if the AI would purposefully not use a grass type attack because of that. That'd be interesting to know. Okay, Shadow Ball. It's a physical attacking Pokemon, so it does like no damage. Easy. I mean, if that was Shadow Claw, that does like over half, which is ridiculous to think about. Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I wanted to see, I'll be completely honest. And I don't have a Citrus Berry. Oh, that's a critical hit, my man. Okay, so I have a little bit of fear in my heart. Okay, we took Bayonet out. Good. It's fine. Tambaqui, you're not doing what I thought you were gonna do. Okay, he has Leafeon. Dude, what if he just switched into Leafeon right off the rip? I didn't even consider that as a possibility. Oh, that would have been devastating. All right, Vakama, it's been a little while. How you feeling? You've got rivalry, I know. But I'm gonna use Flamethrower anyways. You should one-shot. They have like no special defense. Bro, okay, I burned it. Jeez. Okay, bye-bye, Leafeon. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, boy. Man, my luck. My aura doesn't have color. Blah, blah. Like, what are you talking about? We burned. We've paralyzed. Can we keep that up, please, so we can win this challenge? That'd be kind of incredible. All right, Tambaqui, you've been battered a little bit, I'll be honest. You took some damage. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to fight this next guy with Apari. See, everybody's fighting. And just, see, this works better, because now I don't just use the same pair over and over because I'm scared. I use Pokemon on the team that, you know, makes sense to use on the team. I don't like looking trainers up, but in this case, I think it's fair. I'll probably always do it in Victory Road, honestly. It just makes the game more enjoyable for me. I don't want to lose half my team in Victory Road just because I ran into 2 grass types with Tambaqui, or you know what I mean? Like, it's a bad example, but you get it. You get it. Hello, Ariados. You swoop down from above. It sounds like... I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just... What am I trying to think of? Like somebody, like, horribly acting. You know what I mean? Like, somebody reads a script and they're like, you swooped down from above. And then you just look up like, you know, I have no idea where I'm going with this. Like, somebody doing horrible acting came to mind when I don't know. There's a specific thing I'm thinking of, but I can't quite name it. All right, let's go heal at the lady because she gives free heals. You might as well, you know, take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like police is giving out free French fries for the day because it's National Friday. You know, you go get your free French fries. I don't make the rules. That's called being a good citizen. You know, you gotta you take things if they're given to you. Like, we're gonna take good luck. What? Do I not have a repel up? Oh, it's just because they're all high level. Hello, Girder. You're level what, 59? That's crazy. The levels in Victory Road are just maddening. Like, my word. Okay, we're done here. There's nobody else in this cave section. Get me out of here. So we get a free fight coming up against this guy. He has a Smeargle. Hello. Watch Smeargle. What does this Smeargle have? I'm genuinely curious. Watch it be like Draco Meteor and stuff like that. Honestly, I could see it. But it's a Smeargle. It could use Roar of Time. I'll be alright. You know what I mean? It could use Explosion. I'll probably be just fine. What if it has Counter? Okay. I'm sitting here thinking, what could it know? Watch it have like Counter or something stupid, bro. That'd be my luck. Alright, we're almost out of here. This next fight should also be free with Tembakwi. Listen, he could have been loved if he was like any earlier on. But like, I was never going to use Quagsire. I don't like Quagsire. We've been over this. There's a Pokemon that spawns from over there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, what could go wrong? This is like a free fight. The next fight's free too. Like, okay, it should be free. Until you get pulled out with the Rock Wrecker. Dude, that's like, it's too soon. I know it's been over 3 months. It's too soon. Too soon. All right, but yeah, Macargo and Scizor. Can you say free? I mean, yeah, and it's going to be a female Scizor too, so I easy one-shot that. Bye-bye, Macargo. I'm sorry you're a Fire Rock type. It's not your fault. It's the Pokemon designers thinking that all Pokemon don't need to be equal. It is what it is. You know, Macargo, I love you. But Macargo's had a really rough hand. Johto Pokemon. Can't get it in the main story of Johto. You got to get it in the post-game. This thing could have Brick Break, but we faster. No shot. Okay, bye-bye. But you can't get it in the main story of Johto. It's in Hoenn, which is funny. That's the joke. It's in Hoenn. You know, like, yeah, you want to catch a Slugma and use it in Hoenn? That's a funny Keck W, if I do say so myself. It's gonna get one shot on like every route, okay? It's not in Sinnoh. Maybe it's in Diamond and Pearl remakes. Maybe I'll use them Macargo. That'd be kind of cool. There's more trainers up ahead. There's a hiker on this waterfall. And then we're at the final 3 trainers. I can't believe it. We're almost done. I want to vomit. I'll be honest with you. Wait, is there not? Yeah, here he is. Dude, what a troll. He turns, too. That's funny. This guy I should just be able to fight with Tembakwi. What if something goes wrong? Tembakwi, you want to learn Surf? How you feeling? I don't want to make the same mistake I made with Nuku. Because this time, Maka might not get out of it alive. Actually, do I just do this with... No, we're not going to do this with Kasaya. Tembakwi, you're gonna earn your keep. You have, like, no special attack. But both of these Pokemon have so much defense. I'm not going to use Power Up Punch here, so we'll figure it out, okay? Now, what if I get burned, right? You never know. Oh, and they're not going to use grass-type attacks, so you're going to take a Citrus Berry, dude. Watch Golem pull out, like, Leaf Storm. Oh, you take these leaves. They're in my rocks. I don't like them no more. Oh. Okay. I didn't even try to dodge him. He just, like, was like, I don't see you. You know what I mean? He's like, you're not there. All right, Corwin in his Torkoal. But yeah, Slugma's not in black and white. Not in black and white, too. Actually, it might be in black white too, like really late. Like not Slugma, but Macargo. I don't remember. It's in X and Y, but like you use and that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try Surf first. Bro, what if it has Solar Beam? It'd be fine. Okay, Surf. Why'd you have a Power Herb with Solar Beam, dude? Oh, he's just gonna use Confide. That's fine. I'm gonna switch. And it's not in Sword and Shield. It might be actually. I don't think Macargo's in Sword and Shield. And then it's not in Ultra Sun Moon. Like Macargo's had a really rough hand. Like in the main story, like you can get in the actual main game, right? That's what I'm talking about. All right, please knock this out. I know you're -1 and it's a male. Thank you. See how little I see how much I underestimate Pokemon. All right, and then a Golem. Easy. I'll never say Golem again, I promise. It's Golem, please. All right, this is why I taught Surf, because of Golem specifically. I'm having flashbacks to a Crustle using the good old Rock Wrecker. Golem 2 gets Rock Wrecker, even though we resist Rock Wrecker. It's called Better Safe Than Sorry, bud. You ever heard of it? Oh, Heavy Slam. That's interesting. That's an interesting choice for you, Corwin. So I feel genuinely sauced up for the first 2 of the final 3. But the last guy has me terrified, I'll be honest. There's a Psychic type that's really deadly, and this whole episode's kind of been about how we've got nothing for the Psychic types. And the one thing I would use against Alakazam here is weak to Focus Blast. So I ask you, what would you do? Would you A, cheat? Would you B, cheat? Or would you 3? Oh, you didn't hear nothing. Okay, it could literally have been a Hydreigon. Imagine. This is a test. This is Skarmory. Or what would you do? Would you knock off one of your Pokemon and go get a Ghost type? You never know. It's possible. Like Umbreon goes down easy to Apari. Bro, we're almost done. I'm so excited. We're going to lose somebody to the last trainer. I just know it. Just like last time. I lost 2 Pokemon to the last trainer. That's the worst, because the new Pokemon you add, they literally do nothing but the Pokemon League. Like, they do 1 episode. That's heartbreaking. That's not fair. That's boring. Nobody wants to watch that. All right, we're at the final 3, gamers. Yay. Okay. What are we going to do? Trevenant and Gigalith. Is it a female trainer? This will affect my decision. It is not a female trainer. Okay, Trevenant. You're gonna deal with it. I'll do this with Vakama. This is Vakama's final fight until the Pokemon League. Probably. Hopefully. I beg you. Okay. No phone. After all the training I received here in Victory Road, my body is Reggie. You think you can defeat me? I wonder, is that a my body is Reggie meme? Or was that not a thing back in 2012? Has it really been since 2012? No, 2013. When did X and Y come out? It's like 2013 or something. A long time ago. Almost a decade. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, it's gonna frisk me and my citrus. I don't know what you could do to me. I'm just gonna flamethrower you. Watch it use Destiny Bond. Oh no. Okay. Go ahead. See if I care. You know what I mean? Bye-bye. All right, yeah, that's good. All right, I kind of expected Curse, to be honest. Yeah, it does the damage too. Dude, that just is unsettling, seeing that happen to my poor little Vakama. Well, Vakama's dead if Timbuktu can't fight a Gigalith, so I don't know what to tell you. And then the next trainer is Glaceon and Snorlax. That's called Aparigo Burr, you know? And then we have 1 trainer left. So we are almost done here. I am going to surf this thing. There's no way it has a grass type attack. It is a Gigalith. Oh, I even get an item in the background. Oh, and it's going to Sandstorm. So I'm now going to use Waterfall because its special defense has been risen and my special attack is Garbo. So let's use Waterfall. And hopefully I flinch it, because it's not going to do enough to finish it. There's no way. Wow, it did. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, and Wilson meets Phil Swift. Easy. All right. Oh, we get a Damp Rock. That's going to come in clutch. Probably never. All right, let's heal up. I can't believe we're at the end of Victory Road. Like, it's actually going to happen. How many rare candies do I have? 999. Let's see. Where is it? Apari, yeah, Apari. I'm really worried about this last guy. Do I Calm Mind set up on him? Actually, that's probably the play. Yeah, I'm gonna... all right, yeah, all right. Let's Apari, Glaceon, and Snorlax real quick. Yeah. Imagine if the game glitches, I just run past her on accident and she doesn't, like, you know, it doesn't see me for some reason and I run right into the guy. All right, Katrina. I'm not going to make a reference. That's not a good reference to make. Although it's not even spelled the same way. And it's just like, how old was I when Hurricane Katrina happened? Like, I feel like I was like a really small child. And I remember that as being like one of the worst hurricanes of all time. I don't even know if that's the case, because like I live in Ohio, we don't get hurricanes, we just hear about them. But, like, I remember that one was talked about so much. It was like St. Orleans or St. Orleans. I don't know what happened there. I'm not gonna use close combat. I don't trust myself. Like, because it lowers my... Like, if I had Sturdy, I'd totally use that. I know I'm not going to one-shot. Okay, it's just using Power Punch. Why are these trainers so bad? But then this guy comes in with, like, I have an Alakazam with Focus Blast. You know what I mean? Like, that's not funny. That's messed up. I feel like Skarmory has something stupid, too. Oh, I can't Calm Mind set up. He has a Skarmory, you dumb. This is lovely. There's no shot I set up on Skarmory with Kasaya. What do I do, bro? Literally, Alakazam is the scariest thing of all time in this challenge. I can't use Kangaskhan and Kasaya for this. There's no shot. Maybe this is the time I set up Timbuktu with Power Up Punch. And Amnesia. Bro, it's actually not a bad play. But what if something goes wrong? No. I can't use... I might use Timbuktu and Vakama here. No way. Okay, well, Skarmory has Steel Wing 100%. So I can't do this. Yeah, I have to use Timbuktu and Vakama. I don't like this dude. I don't want to use Timbuktu. No way. Not gonna happen. King Cow outspeeds Acrobatics. GG. I think I know what I want to do. I want to get something from the Move Reminder. I don't know what I want to do, dude. That's nuts, though. Like... They're kind of lower level. Oh, I have to go get rid of Surf anyway. Yeah, I'll go get rid of Surf. I think I'm going to do it with Timbuktu and Vakama. I'll get to use that strategy I was going to use on Callum, except on the last guy at Victory Road. Let's do it. Okay, I went back to delete Surf, and I never actually deleted it, because I came up with a better strategy. And I'm nervous, but I think this is a much better way to go about this fight. So... without any further ado, it is time for the final trainer battle of the Pokemon X and Y No Healing in Battle Revenge Wedlock Challenge. We have fought every single normal trainer in the entire game up to this point, except for this guy right here. The 6 Pokemon that are on my team after we beat this guy are solidified and locked in for the final gauntlet in the Pokemon League. If we can get out of this with no deaths, the death counter on the side is the final death counter before the Pokemon League. And these 6 will be entering that Pokemon League with Sandra and winning this challenge for us all. So with that being said, let's take on the final trainer of the game, the most difficult one yet. Let's do it. Oh, to cap off your string of battles, I want you to come at me with all of your might. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something really weird, but I think Veteran Giles warrants it. First up is his Skarmory, Steel Flying type, and I need your help, Kucha. So, I was thinking about it. Focus Blast has a 30% chance to miss. It's gonna miss me, because I'm gonna use Double Team. So, I have Double Team and Rest. I want to get a little bit of evasiveness. And go for it. So, let's go Double Team. And I know Kucha doesn't have much special attack, but Flamethrower is the play, I think. So, Steel Wing also has a low accuracy stat. That did a decent amount of damage, but if I can Double Team up, then rest up, have it miss me, be at full HP, I feel pretty good. So we're gonna keep using Double Team. Hopefully it misses me because I'm kind of nervous. I do not have a Citrus Berry, I will tell you that. We're faster than it, which is good, so I'm gonna use one more Double Team, and then I'm gonna use Rest. So this is nerve-wracking, I'll tell you. And he's hitting me every single time, which is like really unfortunate. I could take another one, but I'm going to use Rest. So I am going to go to sleep, get fully healed up, and hopefully he misses me 2 times in a row. I'll be full HP, and I'll have some good evasiveness, and we'll go as hard as we can on him. So he does miss, and we have to stay asleep one more turn. And he's going to hopefully miss me again. That'd be really awesome. He didn't. He hit me. That's fine. Oh, this is cheese. This is the final fight, dude. I'm not risking nothing. I'm going to use Double Team again. And then I'm going to get him weak with Flamethrower. Oh, he's missing me. How many have I used? 4. Oh, let's just max it out. Honestly, I'm not here to risk anything. Hopefully he doesn't send out Embryon next. I would be very upset. I wonder if he even uses Focus Blast if I have this much evasiveness. He has like a 20%, like a 16% chance. I'm just doing random math in my head to hit me with Focus Blast. I need this to not kill Skarmory. It can't. He has Austerity. Okay, I don't want to knock him out yet. I want to be fully healed. So I'm going to crunch him. Okay. And he misses me again. Okay, so we're going to be full HP. Just in case, right? I want to be absolutely sure Kucha is in the best position possible. Watch it have Aerial Ace, and it's just using Steel Wing for some stupid reason. Dude, please, I am begging you right now to miss me. I would feel so good moving forward. Good. All right, let's finish Skarmory off. Flamethrower. All right, that is it for Skarmory. So I believe I should one-shot Alakazam. That's the hope. That's the reason I decided that this was the play. Okay, good. It's Alakazam. Stay in command, Kucha. Level 57. It didn't even use it. Nice. Crunch. Oh my god. Bro. Alright, goodbye, Alakazam. And for everybody that's sitting there thinking I'm an absolute madman, Kucha has a Chople Berry. I'm not dumb. That was just like super in case. So you can actually talk to a Furfrou in the Pokemon Village to get a Chople Berry. So we didn't need it, but I feel like that was necessary. Good work, Kucha. All right, let's... Do I? Yeah, it would take forever to knock Umbreon out with Kucha. Let's do it, Apari. This is the final Pokemon of this adventure, dude. Please don't have Moonblast. I thought about it. Like, I think they learn it. But they don't have a lot of attacks, so I'm just gonna use... Well, yeah, they don't have... Okay, it's just using Quick Attack. Alright, Brick Break, come on. I just want to be done with Victory Road. Bye-bye with a critical hit, and that is it. We are done. We made it through Victory Road. Deathless. Let's go. Oh, that is so good. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad to be done. This is the final 6. This is it. Vakama made it. I just wish Nuku could be here to see it. Vakama made it. This is our final 6. We've got Kucha the Kangaskhan, Apari the Sawk. We've got Kangkao the Crowbat with Kasaya our Slurpuff, and Vakama our Pyroar from the original 6 with her newest partner Timbuktu the Quagsire. This is it. This is the final 6. We are at the Pokemon League. Let's get there. Victory Road is done. My God. We're here. We made it. But there's still one big challenge ahead. The league itself. I can't believe we did it. We made it. That was so scary. There's only one thing that stands between us and winning this revenge wedlock. And that's the Pokemon League. One take, one shot, one opportunity. I enter there with strategies, and whatever happens, happens. This series is done the next time I record. We're almost there. We are almost done. And this is our final 6. Let's take a look one more time. Kucha the Kangaskhan. Caught in a glittering cave a long time ago. Apari the Sawk. From Route 11. Kangcow the Crowbat. From the Connecting Cave. Wow. Kasaya our Slurpuff. Arguably the MVP of the whole series. Hopefully he can do good things for us inside the Pokemon League. Caught on Route 7. They were caught on the same day. Same episode. Vakama, our Pyroar from the original 6. Route 22. Caught before the first episode even went up. The original 6. Level 6 we met Vakama. How far she's come. And Tembakli, our Quagsire, who unfortunately nobody really got to know. But hopefully he'll help the other 5 that we do know and love win this game. Caught on Route 14. That is our 6. And we are at the Pokemon League. It's been a long time coming. It's been almost 2 years that this series has gone on, and I apologize for that, but we're going to finish this, and we're going to finish this strong. Thank you to all of you that have watched throughout the whole thing and kept up with me and my horrible YouTube everything. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time for the conclusion of this long series. Our Pokemon X No Healing in Battle Revenge Wedlock Challenge. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching.